Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are live for a little bit. Am I live? Yeah, hi, testing, 1, 2, yeah, hi, yeah, hello, yeah, hi. I don't know who's watching this. Should I even check if anyone's watching? Let me check my phone. I'll be right back for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Why am I lying? Because I didn't have time to record, so we're gonna record this fast with a live version to come straight to the topic. So, let's see, am I even live here? Okay, I think people are watching. I see one viewer. Okay. Yeah, hi, ladies and gentlemen. So, why am I doing this video? Well, I should have done this video a while ago, but I didn't have the time. As you guys know, I had nose surgery recently. That basically messed up my mental state and also like basically my scheduling. But we're gonna try to concentrate talking about this right now to get it over with. And why am I doing it live? Because literally this show is about to start in like 20 minutes. Okay? But anyways, so here's I covered this topic a bunch of times in my Raw reviews, SmackDown reviews, all that kind of shit. Let's finally talk about this a little bit quick. So yeah, I'm in an opinion that Cody Rhodes should not win the Rumble. Why? Because I'm sorry, he's not believable to beat Roman Reigns, or he's not a star enough. And you can give like one of my suggestions to say, oh, why one of the people on the main roster that I'm suggesting to win the Rumble, because I don't know, it makes sense more storyline wise. What storyline wise doesn't make sense for fucking Cody Rhodes to win the Rumble besides like, oh my dad, his legacy. First of all, your fucking father was a plumber. Who gives a shit? Okay. Well, I'm not saying no disrespect to Cody Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes. But here's the thing. At least with Dusty Rhodes, the guy had charisma. Okay. He was a fat guy that had charisma. There were polka dots, but even like when he was in the NWA, the guy had fucking charisma and shit like that, right? But seriously, for people who want Cody Rhodes to win the Rumble, why? And let me just tell you why Cody Rhodes shouldn't win the Rumble. Again, seriously, Cody Rhodes just returned from the. I understand you had a bunch of returns like that led to people winning the Rumble, like guys like even Edge recently. For his second time winning the Rumble after coming back from an injury. But the thing is, at least with Edge, the guy's a star. Cody Rhodes left WWE to go to AEW, and guess what? What happened to AEW? He barely draw any viewership. And you think that this guy's... First of all, again, the fucking person who should win the Rumble, either it has to be an important storyline going on that at least draws some viewership, or fucking, at least a big star. I don't know. Like, a up-and-coming star that actually is going to be a future... Or an actual star, that draws money and it's going to lead to a potential big match, to a good story. Okay? Like or not, if The Rock was to win the Rumble, it's not a big problem and it will lead to a good story. Why? Because it's written in itself. And watch it, well, he doesn't need to win the Rumble, sure. But the thing is, it leads to a legitimacy to the Rumble that oh wow, a top star won the Rumble than just either a jobber. And I'm sorry, Cody Rhodes is a jobber. Okay, you may think he's a star now because he's presented like one now, but the reality is he still is forever be a jobber. He will be forever be viewed as a fucking jobber. Why? Because just because he has a fancy entrance now does not make him a fucking star. I'm sorry, the guy. What is his character besides calling himself the American Nightmare? If anything, that's more like a fucking heelish shit. Like, what the fuck? And how is he believable to defeat Reigns? There's legit people that want to defeat Reigns and shit like that. No. Cody Rhodes sucks. I'm sorry. Fuck Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is boring. Cody Rhodes has no actual character. The only reason why people tend to care about him because he came from AEW. Because he left and he just go, I'm gonna do it for my dad, And these are the same people that hated Cody Rhodes leaving AEW to go to WWE. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You guys are never satisfied or whatever. Seriously, Cody Rhodes. The idea of even Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns, how is that believable? And how is it believable for fucking Cody Rhodes to even beat Roman? If anything, if it, God forbid, does happen, Cody Rhodes should not fucking be losing. I mean, Cody should not be winning against Roman Reigns. I'm sorry. He should not be winning against Roman Reigns. Not at all. Who should? Like, here's the thing I would say instead. Like, well, what should happen? What I would say. Oh, yeah, but again, Cody Rhodes, like, why? How is Cody Rhodes fucking even... Like, you have to understand, though, the guy is just coming back, and it's like, he's not even that big of a star besides, like, views of smarts, okay? And if anything, you gotta have to have him grow a little bit, since it's like his return in WWE still, he's like in this return run. You're gonna have to have him grow a little bit more. Why? Because again, the guy just came back and got injured again. Or he got injured. And now he's coming back. What they should do is essentially not have him win the Rumble this year. Have him grow. Establish more of a character. Even though there's not really... I don't think they're ever going to do that, unfortunately. What you should do... A better idea for Cody is like him, maybe even versus Austin Theory. Even though I don't give a shit about Austin Theory. Maybe that's what should happen. You can establish the feud establishing the Rumble. Austin Theory eliminates fucking Cody Rhodes. And that would lead to a feud. If anything, that makes sense more for the American Nightmare, right? Because he's apparently the American Nightmare. But so how does that make any fucking sense? That leads to fucking Cody Rhodes facing fucking Austin Theory WrestleMania for the United States title. He helps him grow as an upper mid-carder. You establish more of a character for Cody Rhodes, and then, who knows, maybe next year you can even give fucking Cody the fucking rub for the fucking title against somebody. I don't fucking know. What I would, again, and I can't believe I'm saying this, what I would rather suggest, first of all, again, I do think what makes better is like The Rock either winning the Rumble. The Rock, fucking Stone Cold, how would that make sense for Stone Cold? Why? Well, Stone Cold, if Stone Cold was doing the fucking Rumble, that would immediately, one of the nights he headlined WrestleMania. Because again, like or not, he's a star. And The Rock maybe just comes out after Roman's match tonight. Or, I don't know, even, who cares if he wins Rumble? It could be vice versa. Rock wins the Rumble, Stone Cold shows up, and that leads to already both the main event in WrestleMania, or the other way around. Why would that make sense, and why is that good? People are saying that, why does that need to happen? WrestleMania already sold out. It matters because you need the much people possible to watch WrestleMania. You have to understand, it's not just about selling out WrestleMania people. It's also about making people watch WrestleMania. WrestleMania ratings matter, people. It's not just about Raw ratings matter, SmackDown ratings matter. The Royal Rumble ratings matter. And you need the muchest people possible. And what would make much people possible watching WrestleMania? And unfortunately, it sucks that you have to rely on that, but that's what happens when you don't have a good storyline going on. It's fucking WWE's fault, obviously, or it's WWE's fault for not really making new stars. But hey, that's what you have to do right now, at least for right now, hopefully, is The Rock main eventing WrestleMania one night with Roman, and maybe the winner faces either Austin or vice versa. I don't fucking know. Heck, that could lead to potential even Rock and Austin happening at WrestleMania. The winner of night one faces Austin. If he was basically the winner of the Rumble faces like night two. And I wouldn't mind either Rock and Roman. Obviously, Rock and Roman needs to happen at WrestleMania. It needs to. But regardless of what happens, one of them faces Austin at WrestleMania. That could lead to potential. I don't even mind fucking Rock winning against Roman, and that would lead to Austin and Rock at night two. Hell yeah. And it already writes itself, kind of. Like, just have them basically, in a way, a feud. Like, all three of them interact. That would how you build WrestleMania, for them. And again, you have to understand, it's WWE's fault that they're making two-night WrestleManias. This is the problem. This is why it's one of the biggest problems of fucking current WWE with WrestleMania. Because they have 2 nights WrestleManias now, which is stupid. How the fuck are you gonna make people care? And you need a big main event, and the big main event is either fucking Rock. It's definitely one of the nights have to be Rock and Roman, and the other night has to be a big star like Stone Cold. Stone Cold versus Roman. And people are saying, why would you want Roman to face Austin? Because it is a dream match, like it or not. Like, why would you want Stone Cold's last match, or either Stone Cold face another fucking jobber, or another guy who's pretty gay? People are saying, it should be Stone Cold versus Rollins. How is that more a draw? How do people want to see that match more than fucking Rock and fucking Stone Cold? How is that more of a draw? You need another star to sell out fucking tickets, people. That's like fucking saying Stone Cold versus fucking Dean Malenko. Am I saying Seth Rollins is boring Dean Malenko? No. But I'm sorry, Seth Rollins is not, like, first of all, Seth Rollins is pretty gay lately, okay? I'm sorry. His gimmick is pretty gay. He's acting gay. I'm sorry. I don't want to see fucking faggy Seth Rollins. And even there are people think, oh, we should see Rollins versus Stone Cold. No! And he should, or, no, not just that. He's like, do you want to watch Stone Cold to lose to Seth Rollins? Like, no. No. You fucking retarded? No. Why the idea of Stone Cold versus Roman? Stone Cold versus Roman is a drawing match, and like or not, it's like it's like freaking the returning veteran tries to stop fucking Roman, and heck, who honestly, I gotta tell you, you should definitely have Roman lose the titles to one of them, either Rock or Austin. Why? Because there's nobody better to fucking lose the title to in this fucking current roster. Everybody's pretty fucking gay. All these indie fucking jobbers and shit like that, they're all pretty gay. They're not stars. The only fucking people who should be fucking Rock are Austin or Rock. Austin or Rock. And what does that mean? Well, with Austin, maybe you keep him around a little bit and have him lose the title to even Lesnar or something. Lesnar, another Lesnar run? Sadly, yeah. And then Lesnar could, if anything, Lesnar is more beneficial for him to lose to a small guy or some indie fuck or whatever, because we're used to. I mean, that could even lead to maybe Lesnar versus Braun Breaker. You know, and that's how you establish a star in the future. Braun Breaker joins the main roster, and that would even lead to maybe Lesnar versus Braun Breaker, and he loses to him. I don't know, like something like that. Heck, you could even be Austin. But definitely they gotta do Austin versus Lesnar in the future. There's even plans that they might even do that at WrestleMania. And that's, again, you need top two, you need both, like, and so why would you just want to see Lesnar and Reigns, or Lesnar and Austin? Again, same thing with Roman. It's a big money match, and people actually want to see. The only people that say they don't want to see these matches are smarts, because they want to see the beautiful Cody Rhodes. Again, the reason why they probably want Cody Rhodes to win, because they're fucking gay themselves. They're fucking gay. That's why. Y'all motherfuckers are gay. Y'all want to see fucking Cody Rhodes, like, oh, my beautiful Cody with his beautiful drop kick. Like, fuck you. So yeah, that's pretty gay. Austin versus fucking Roman is fine for one night, and the other fucking night 2 could be Rock and Roman. That probably most likely be better for night 2 or whatever. But here's another suggestion that who should win the Rumble, and I can't believe I'm saying this. It's actually a main roster guy, Sami Zayn. Yes, Sami Zayn. You wanna know why? Because there's a story. There's a story going on. God forbid a story. Even though there have been some hiccups, there have been some on and off good things going on or bad things going on with the storyline, it's getting dragged out. But like it or not, Sami Zayn and the Bloodline storyline is going good. And fuck it. I wouldn't mind Sami Zayn winning the Rumble. Why? And it sucks. It's surprising. Out of all these years, I never thought I would ever be a fan of Sami Zayn. Okay? I never thought I'd be a fan of Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, like, was one of the most stupidest, fucking gayest ass indie wrestlers I ever seen. But then, Sami Zayn became fucking, Sami Zayn became he really improved himself with a conspiracy theory gimmick, fucking him even feuding with Johnny, fucking him in Knoxville, managed to have one of the entertaining WrestleMania matches last year. Okay? And now him be part of the Bloodline. And he has proven that, wow, this guy is something. This guy's a hidden gem. And that's like, fuck yeah. God forbid, Sami Zayn knows what draws him in character, people. So, yeah, Sami Zayn should win the Rumble. As terms of, if you want a main roster guy, sure. And that could lead to Rock and Roman at WrestleMania, night 1. But I'm not saying that Roman should lose to Sami Zayn. No. Sami Zayn should not lose to, or should not be beating Roman Reigns, because it's not believable. Especially you establish that fucking, Sami Zayn is pretty weak against Roman. But, if anything, what would help Sami Zayn is, sure, losing is kind of like Bret Hart versus Sean Waltman effect, right? Or the 1-2-3 Kid X-Pac effect, right? That it's that effect where they have a competitive match, but in the losing effort, Sami Zayn loses, but it helps them grow. At least, like, wow, this guy fought himself, to try to beat Reigns. And that makes, like, if anything, that helps make Sami Zayn more potential, like, for the future. Even to be a future world champion, even though that I wouldn't really suggest that. But, heck, that helps him. And that's, like, does more for him as a star, I would say. You know what I mean? You don't need to necessarily sometimes be a world champion, or you don't need to necessarily win that match against for the world title. Because sometimes even losing helps you for the future. And I think that why not? You could do that one night. Even though I don't want the bloodline to break up, I don't really want Sami Zayn to lose. You can even do some stupid bullshit that Roman, you passed the test, Sami. I'm gonna give you the title. Maybe fucking, I don't know. You could lead to some bullshit that even gives the title to Sami. I don't know, some stupid gay ass shit. I don't know. But like maybe like to keep Roman looking strong in a way, even though he's looking too strong, and that would make him like more like maybe like I've done everything. I just want to fucking, be done after Mania. He gives the title to fucking Sami and has some stupid big test. And then just leads to him that Austin versus, not Austin, fucking Roman versus Rock. You know, how does that make any sense? And then Sami Zayn could face some stupid gay jobber. And even Cody Rhodes. And I would be more mad if Sami Zayn beating Cody Rhodes. Okay? And I don't know, this could even lead to a future match after Mania. I don't know, this is a fancy booking. But how would that also work with Rock and Austin? If they win the Rumble. Rock, he went after he win the Rumble. He should beat Reigns after Mania, because maybe, if Reigns becoming like a part-timer, then you maybe make that happen. Fucking Rock beats Roman. You can even do like maybe some bullshit that he retires and, relinquishes the title after Mania, and that leaves some dumb bullshit where you do a tournament for the fucking title, even though it's stupid, or even a battle royal. And that's what you could do, some bullshit like that. And I don't know, people are happy that they have a full-time world champion. And by the way, doesn't mean if they do 2-night WrestleManias or fucking some bullshit about after WrestleMania, they should not fucking separate the titles. No, keep the titles combined. World champion, whoever, like even, I don't know, McIntyre, Lashley, or I don't know, even Sheamus, for fuck's sake. One of them fucking is the champion. Go on both nights, both shows, Raw and SmackDown. Not some gay shit that, you separate the titles. They should not be separating the titles. Even if they do Sami Zayn and The Rock at WrestleMania, fucking, 2 separate nights against Roman. Or even Rock and Austin. They should not be having 2 separate title matches. No. Count as one. Okay? But yeah, that's my little fucking video to talk about this topic. So no, Cody Rhodes should not be winning the Rumble. Cody Rhodes sucks. He's boring. He's only fucking he's only catered to smarks. He's only a fucking star to the smarks. He's not no star at all. Stop it. Stop with this gay fantasy booking. All these people that like to pretend like Cody Rhodes are probably gay people, man. Not just that, they're just they're indie fans that think he's a star for some reason. He's not a star. I'm sorry. He's even a mid-card at best right now. And you know what? What's better for him is being a mid-card. Even though spoil him returning, you could even, honestly, him in theory will be fine. And then you can do something for the future if you want to make him a fucking future world champion. But you gotta establish him more as a star, make him credible. I don't fucking know. And then definitely Rock and Roman one night at WrestleMania. What does that mean for Austin? Austin, either Roman or even Lesnar would be fine, but definitely the idea of him versus Roman is fine. I wouldn't even mind if that's 9-2, and that would lead to even fucking Austin winning the titles and shit like that. I don't think obviously he should be fed to Roman, but like, no matter what, either like you could do like the Rocky storyline with fucking Austin. It's like the Rocky comeback that he wants one more run, but like for the first time in my life, I'm not afraid or whatever. They make it credible, you know. And then that would make more sense to like him versus Reigns and shit. I don't know. And it's plus, yeah, it draws, okay? Stop with this bullshit like you guys, who cares about drawing money? Well, it's a business, you dumb motherfuckers. You have to understand wrestling, WWE is still a business. And professional wrestling, regardless, is a business. You gotta do what makes more money. It doesn't matter if WrestleMania is sold out or whatever. It needs to matter what people is gonna watch, okay? And I'm sorry, people are not going to watch Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns as much as Rock and Roman. It's the truth. Heck, I believe Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns is a better drawing match than Cody Rhodes. Because after all, Cody Rhodes has been gone. He still is viewed as a jobber. Cody Rhodes sucks. I'm sorry. He's gay. And this will be better than Bryan fucking WrestleMania 30. This will be better than the smarky Daniel Bryan bullshit from WrestleMania 30. The America can. Yes, yes, yes. Because why? Because at least they're doing shit with Sami Zayn. I would like that better. Anyways, Royal Rumble's about to start. Let's start the live stream and watching. Alright? Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye. Tune into my Royal Rumble stream. And broadcast. Okay, how do I end this?